Getting carried? I'm telling you, bro, I used to play BRs. Shit ton.
Target down.
Oh my god, wait a minute, hang on.
Signals
Yo, what is up guys? Jetxc here, and I'm going to be doing an overview of Fate Trigger the Novita, what I like, some things that maybe I think need to change, how they can improve. So overall, for the past, I'd say 2 to 3 days, you guys have been seeing me play the game. It's essentially, the best way I like to put it is it's a waifu battle royale. If you play PUBG, if you played Apex, if you played Fortnite, if you play games similar to these, then you probably know how to play Fate Trigger the Novita, right? And it's a pretty, honestly, it's a pretty solid game overall, right? We get a very cute slash sexy list of characters that we start out with, and from there we get this like open world that's pretty much very well done, I will say, for a map, and sort of vibrant, but yet not too bright or colorful, right? It's sort of somewhere in the middle. And yeah, I really want to say, firstly, let's talk about the good of this game, right? It is a very solid shooter, a very solid BR shooter. Number one, the first thing you notice when getting into this game and starting out is that the auto loot system is perfect. It's really, really well done. It takes all of your weapons that you collect, your loot that you collect, and if it's an upgrade from the last one, it will upgrade it for you automatically, right? Instead of having to sift through everything and, oh, let me take this, let me take that, let me take this. And if you want to turn that off, you could definitely turn that off, right? Uh, but yeah, once you get into shooting in this game, at first I thought the shooting would be a little bit iffy, but I'm gonna be honest, it was very solid. The gunplay is solid. The different sounds of the bullet are solid. The different types of weapons, although there is maybe one that I do have an issue with. They're solid, right? And you can tell the difference between each weapon and, you know, the sound it makes when you hear it from far away, if it's a sniper or not. And those things are really, really key. Another key thing are footsteps. Footsteps are huge in this game. They're actually pretty well done. And, you know, it definitely keeps you on high alert. And what I've noticed, even when you're crouching, right, you still have the footsteps. So you actually really have to be careful in this game. Um, Now, in terms of play style, I'd say, and I've only played PUBG for a little bit. The battle royale I played the most is Apex Legends, and if you've ever played Apex Legends, it's kind of like this very fast-paced shooter where you can run around, dash or not dash, slide and dodge bullets as you're like also fighting. With this game, it's very you need the right positioning, right? You need the right positioning, or else you could get easily screwed super early, at least when it comes to the quads. Positioning is key. Cars are very important in this game, and once you start to learn that, you really start to get better at the game overall, right? And yeah, it is a very well done anime girl shooter. I really don't have much bad to say about the actual gameplay, because it's very solid and it's very sound and reminds you of other BR games that you've played, right? Now, let's talk about some things that I think need to change, and then we'll get into some things that I dislike. So first, things I think may need to change or could be a little bit better. One, there's a shotgun in this game. The shotgun is fairly useless. There's barely a scenario for this. I really do think they should probably have some type of, I really don't know how to put it, but for example, in Apex Legends, there's like this shotgun where if you charge it up, it will shoot at longer ranges. I really do think that they should kind of have a shotgun like that one. However, I do understand that it may be a little bit of an imbalance, so I get it, right? But for the most part, I will say shotguns are fairly useless in this game. There really isn't a reason to have them, right? You do want a sniper rifle, and you do want some type of AR, SMG, whatever it may be, right? So the shotgun is the thing I'm a little bit iffy on. The second thing I'm iffy on is probably just maybe a little bit of polish on animations when it comes to bursting through the windows, whether it be you're driving or whether it be you're basically kicking in a window in one of the buildings. You can't really tell if there's a window, and the animations are a little stiff, so maybe just polishing those animations overall. I think that would be great, right? And to be honest with you, that's really about it, right? I kind of want to get deep into what I think, and I won't say what I don't like, but what I think actually needs to change. So, number one, the game has skins, weapon skins, obviously different like things that'll help you exp boost, all those things. It has a battle pass. Fantastic, in my opinion, and I gave this in my survey. I talked about it. This game will thrive in terms of monetization over time, because let's be honest, right? Over time, it will fall into a more of a niche battle royale where people that like the anime aesthetic, hot anime girls, will play this game, right? So at the beginning, it'll have a bunch of players, and then it will fall into the more core audience. So I think what's best for this game is the skins. I'll get to weapon skins, but I think skins are the best thing to sell. And I'm going to be really honest with you. If you're doing an all waifu shooter, if you want to keep player retention, in my opinion, I think you should do lewd skins, right? I think you should, don't be afraid to, if it's summer, don't be afraid to do summer skins. Don't be afraid to do bunny girl skins. Like, just sell cute skins, sexy skins. Don't be afraid to do it, because that will keep this anime audience here and staying to play the game, because it's a solid game. But let's be real, right? There's a lot of characters that people like, and in the future they'll be coming out with other sexy or cute characters for this game too. So it would make sense to kind of go that route with skins. Now, weapon skins, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the weapon skins. I don't think you really can't even see them in game, which is understandable. But it's, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, I don't think it'll be worth it. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. People could be buying those weapon skins up, but I don't really think they're worth it. When I think really good weapon skins, I think Valorant and like how they have really good animations. But again, that's very subjective. But me personally, I don't like the weapon skins. So that's just me. Now, one more thing I'd like to add, because those are pretty much the main points of what I really do think that they should change. I would say when it comes to this game, what's really important are the characters. I think the characters are the main draw to this game. I really do think that, right? A BR, great. Battle Royale, cool. But the main draw to this game are the characters. I think they need to keep it up with the type of characters they're making, right? Like I said earlier, cute, sexy characters, just keep that up, and I think this game will flourish whenever it launches and continue to flourish as long as that's kept up, along with the skins for the characters too. So, all in all, a very solid BR game. If I had to, let me see, I'm really trying to think if there's anything that I just did not like. Or at least not necessarily did not like, but I think needs to change. Yeah, it's really tough, but I think it's solid. I think it's solid. Maybe kind of adjusting some characters. So the Wind unit, I forget her name. It was like Soar something, but she's in the orange jumpsuit. I think she needs like some type of slight buff, whether it be like a speed boost with her wind jump or something like that. I think she needs a slight buff with her kit. EOS is really good unit. I think her ult may need a slight nerf, but that's just my opinion from playing. Those two characters, I think, out of all of them, definitely need to be highlighted and possibly tweaked just a little bit, right? So, yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I am a content creator for Fate Trigger the Novita, so, I will be covering this game when it comes out, and, I'll be playing it along with the other gacha games that I play. This isn't a gacha game, obviously, but I'll be playing it along with that, every now and again, right? So, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Those are my overall thoughts. The game is solid, and I can't wait for the launch date whenever that happens. All right, guys. Later.